Now that we understand Bob and Sally's approach, let's try to further this. We do see that Bob's approach does slightly better than Sally's approach. So what Bob is suggesting is a new ordering price, cost of transaction, of $25 per order. And why don't we try to come up with our new EOQ using this ordering value? And can we do that? Well, we have all these values. We have the CT, we have the demand, and we have done a few times the cost of having excess inventory. So let's substitute these values, which is 2 times 25 times 5,000 divided by 0.56, and this gives us a new EOQ value of 668 units. Now that we have this new EOQ, let's go ahead and calculate the new total cost. And what would that be? Once again, purchase cost plus ordering cost plus holding cost. So has there been any change in the purchase cost with Bob's approach and using EOQ? Well, nothing changes because the purchase price remains the same and our demand or the total buy for that year remains the same. So the purchase cost still remains $10,000. How about ordering cost? Does that change? Well, we have a new ordering value of $25, and the number of orders throughout the year also changes because the new value is 668. So this gives us value of 187. How about holding cost? Does that change? Well, holding cost is again CE times average inventory on hand. CE is C times H, and the C doesn't change, the H doesn't change. However, the value of average inventory on hand is now 668 by 2. So this also gives us a value of 187. So now that we have purchase cost, we have the ordering cost and the holding cost, can we calculate the total cost? Of course, if we add these three values up, we get a total cost of 10,374. And this is better than the previous two approaches and even better than the first approach. And we see that this total cost so far is the least than the previous three approaches. And while we are here, let's also try to compare, let's also try to come up with the order frequency, because we were asked to do so. So what is the order frequency? Well, we know our new EOQ is 668. The demand remains at 5,000. This equates to 0.13 years, or roughly 7 years. It should be 6.95, or roughly 7 weeks. I'm sorry, 7 weeks, which means, well, let's use power of 2 rule. Okay, so power of 2 rule, and let's try to round this up. So the next value after 7 is 8. So this comes to 8 weeks. So basically 1 order every 8 weeks. Now what we have on the next slide is a comparison chart for all these various approaches we went through. And what you can see is that Bob's suggestion to reduce the ordering price and stay with the queue of 500 is better than Sally's suggestion of using the EOQ with the higher ordering price, which was the initial ordering price of 100. And the final solution, which was the fourth one, is the best of all, where we use the lower ordering price and the EOQ approach.